Well, this came together really fast, faster than I thought. I was able to find the old print, the old file, right? This is the Puff and Chuff adapter without gear, okay? It has the notch, but there's no gear that attaches to it. So I've created a copy of this and slid it over here, and I call it P C Adapter with Gear Boss. That's the whole Gear Boss thing, okay. Pardon me. But I knew these switches worked, and I knew I had my holes for this mounting, holes for this mounting. I knew this shape was good because I've had it on engines. So I really wanted to maintain that integrity. All I had to do was figure this out. So it was pretty simple. I deleted this arc, and that gave me a straight line. I deleted this arc, and that actually made this a big cut. So then I took the bottom of the cut and I pushed it up to this height, pushed it up to the height that I thought I needed. And then I took this end, which took this end actually, is over here, and I pulled that end out to here. And so cut, move, and then put a hole in. I had this shape now. Okay, cut, move, hole. Boom, save. I'm not kidding you. 5 functions on the CAD system, and I've created a precise model that I know works, and all I have to do now is make sure the hole is in the correct. I may have to raise it or lower it a tiniest bit. One idea I had was to put a bigger hole in here and create a cam that I can rotate so that the center of the cam is off center and the outside is round, so that as I rotate it, it will move the gear up or down, slide them out. So I could actually adjust this once it's installed. I thought that might be a good thing. So I'd have to have a bigger hole and then create a cam. 2 things to do to make it adjustable. Anyway, I'm going to print it right now. I've got it through the slicer. This is the slicer. I've added supports. You can see where there are supports. If I get over here, I can tilt it up and you can see the green is the base coat, base layer, then the gray is the support. The maroon is just sort of an outline. That gets the nozzle kind of warmed up and I know it's level and all that stuff. And then the blue and the green, the blue is fill and the blue is exterior, and then the green is the bottom edge of that exterior portion. So I've got some holes, some slots, a groove, another hole, a couple steps, and you'll see all this step, but it's not going to come out. It's going to be much smoother than that when it comes out. And this side is all flat because that's where I mount the PC boards, and I want to make sure that's flat. This can be a little rough because it sits on top of the fields. It's actually, as you see it here, it's upside down, okay? Just like it is over here. Because I wanted to have access to the area of interest, which is this. I moved it upside down and made all the moves. So then I send it over here with the printer. It comes into the clipper screen. There's the part. There's the time to take. It's only going to take 33 minutes. Imagine that. For this part, it's going to take 33 minutes. How long did it take me to put that groove in that chassis? 4 days. Oh, God. Okay. So maybe machining is not my forte. We've got a temperature. We're up to temp. It's doing the grid mapping now. It's going to make sure we know exactly how flat this is or isn't. It'll create offsets for the print, so it'll be perfectly flat when it's printed. And we've been in here 6 minutes so far doing this stuff, warming up and doing the calibrating. And the Z is bouncing around 4 millimeters for this test. And the extruder is not moving at all, and the fan is not on. The part fan is not on. The extruder heater fan is on. Maintains at 210 degrees, not too hot, not too cold. And there we are. We're in the last throes of finding out how this thing is going to look, and we'll be printing the part. And then I'll have to go up and fix something. Margaret needs her virus updated, so I may do that while this prints. I can look at this print session upstairs. I can see all these screens, and I can see my web camera upstairs. So I could, and it sends me an alarm when the print's done. So I could be upstairs, it's done, I come down, it's done, I take it off. And then we can fit it and check it and see how this gear lines up with that. I can put the, if it looks close, I'll go ahead and put the threaded insert in and fit it together and see what we got. So there, this is calling it out, man. Making trains do things they never did before, which is something I really enjoy doing. I mean, I like the machine part. I really did enjoy that. I wish I had more money to buy bigger, tools, but I don't. So we'll see how this goes, and we'll get back to it. So it will have the function of this train over here. It'll have all that capability, but it never did before, and it couldn't have before because it needed that slot cut in it. That's what I'm after. All right, later.